An unrecorded event has been reported across multiple educational zones under the name the Death Assignment. It began on October 12, 2025, when several students from Zone 8 received an unexpected email after class hours. No teacher claimed responsibility. No record of the sender exists in any school database. The subject line was simple: homework. Do not open until after class. The first student to open, it was a 16-year-old named Evan Rowe. He claimed the file was empty, just blank pages filled with his own handwriting. But when he read closely, the words formed sentences. It was a description, a scene. You will be sitting alone in your room. A knock at 3:17 a.m. You'll open the door. You shouldn't have. That night, Evan told friends it freaked him out. They laughed. At 3:19 a.m., neighbors reported a scream. When police arrived, the door to Evan's room was open. No one was inside. Only his laptop, screen still glowing, showing an unread email. A new file, graded A+. By morning, other students had received it too. Different versions, different deaths. Each one described in perfect, personal detail. Some in their handwriting, others typed. All signed the same way. You've already turned it in. The school's IT department traced the sender. It didn't exist. No address, no origin server, no record in any known network. The timestamp read, March 3rd, 2027, 2 years in the future. Agents from the Office of Anomaly Safety were dispatched. They quarantined all electronic devices. They found something else inside each email, a hidden audio layer. When slowed down, the sound was whispering, hundreds of overlapping voices repeating the same phrase. You were warned not to look. In one recording, the whispers suddenly fell silent, and a child's voice spoke. You copy my answers. That student, who played the file, collapsed moments later. Medical examiners reported her pupils had dilated completely black. On her desk, investigators found her handwriting repeating the same line over and over. The assignment is still due. No one agrees what's causing the assignments, but investigators and surviving students gave their theories, each one worse than the last. Number 1, the archivist theory. Some believe the school itself is alive, built over an intelligence that remembers everything ever written. When students write their homework, it rewrites theirs back, showing what happens next. A perfect mimic, learning how each of them will end. Number 2, the borrowed ink theory. Teachers whisper that the paper isn't school property anymore, that something underneath the classrooms uses ink as a vessel, a way to speak through human hands. Every word written becomes a part of its language, and every death it describes is just a translation of its next meal. Number 3, the split memory theory. Some psychologists claim the assignments come from alternate versions of the students, echoes trapped in another timeline where they already died. They're trying to warn their living selves, but the message arrives corrupted. The warning becomes a prophecy. A few investigators refused to classify it as paranormal. They said the handwriting isn't imitated, it's possessed. Each sheet of paper is a summoning. And once you read it, the thing that wrote it finally learns your name. Final observation. No matter which theory you believe, the deaths never stop after the homework ends, because somewhere in the dark, the next assignment is already being graded. If you receive an email titled homework, do not open until after class. Do not open it. Delete it immediately. If it reappears, do not acknowledge it. If you've already opened it, you may still have one chance. Print the file. Do not read it. Burn the printout before midnight. While it burns, say aloud, I will not turn it in. Leave your device outside your home for 24 hours. Reports suggest this breaks the feedback loop temporarily, not permanently, but long enough to survive another day. On October 20th, 2025, investigators found one surviving student. He was discovered in a closed classroom, surrounded by paper ash and melted screens. When questioned, he repeated one sentence before losing consciousness. It doesn't want grades anymore. It wants attendance. The classroom clock was frozen at 3:17 a.m., exactly the same minute Evan Rowe disappeared. If you're hearing this transmission, check your inbox. If there's a file waiting for you, don't open it, because if you do, it's not about how you'll die. It's about when you already did.